and we are back with another banger. So smash the hell out of that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, we're gonna talk Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte. Just went down, you guys. It was a knockout, drag out fight, a little bit one sided. But yeah, it just went down, man. If you guys are just tuning in, smash the hell out of that like button. We're definitely gonna talk about what just went down, what just transpired. Wow, man. Wow, man. What can I say? But can I say this again, man? I picked Tyson Fury by knockout. I originally said the 8th round. Okay, I switched my pick to the 10th round. But something told me that this could. But see, then when I thought about it, before I do my breakdown, when I thought about it, I was like, damn, Dillian Whyte said, they said in the press conference that Dillian Whyte was 5 pounds more than he weighed in his last fight. So that's why I'm like, damn, dude, this dude is either coming in solid as fuck or he's out of shape as fuck. You know what I mean? And the proof's in the pudding. How in the fuck are you gonna go when you're already a bad fighter late in rounds? You're already one of these guys that can't get it done late in fights. You know, you got Joshua hurt late in the fight. You couldn't finish him. You know, you got Countless Povetkin hurt you. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. That's why I picked Tyson Fury by knockout, by ice season. You know what I mean? That's why I picked him because of this. Smash that like button. As soon as you guys come in here, let's definitely get these likes up, man. It's Corey Lee Boxing. You already know, man. We back with another banger. Yes, sir. You know I gotta have a hat in the back. You know I gotta have a hat in the background. Let's go. Make sure y'all see that joint. But yeah, man. Wow, man. Yeah, Crypto Colors. It was a crazy fight. Awesome, crazy fight. Wow, Mason, what's happening, man? Smash that like button. We're definitely ready to talk about Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte, man. It just went down. If you guys are just tuning in, smash that like button. So yeah, round one was a good round. I feel like Tyson Fury definitely stayed true to his game plan. And he did what him and his coach worked on doing. Mind you, he's with Sugar Hill. He switched trainers. He's not with Davison anymore. So, that has a lot to do with it as well. That has a lot to do with it. he says, big uppercut, Corey. Get them bums out of here. Wow, man. Wow, Crypto Colors, man. He says, Usyk is next. Easy fight for Tyson. He's 6'9" and could box like all easy win for Fury. That is wrong, though. I feel like that is very, very wrong, but we'll talk about it, man. Round one, Tyson Fury did his thing. Um, it was hard to really give a whole lot of rounds to Dillian Whyte in this fight. If you want to be truth be told, you guys, it was hard to give Dillian Whyte a lot of rounds in this fight, man. I really feel like Dillian Whyte did not do enough in some of these rounds to get the job done. And that's just a fact, you guys. That's just a straight up fact. He says, like Ali Corey, Muhammad Ali. I mean, some would say, man, as soon as you guys come in, smash that like button, hit that like button. Let's throw the thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Let's go, baby. Thumbs up. And if you want to donate Corey Lee Boxing, add Cash App. But yeah, man, round one, Tyson Fury did his thing. I mean, I don't know you guys at home watched the fight or if y'all didn't watch the fight, but if y'all did watch the fight, how many rounds could y'all possibly give Dillian Whyte? Because I couldn't find a whole lot of rounds to give Dillian Whyte in this fight. I'm going to be honest. I picked the 10th round knockout. A lot of other fight fans picked unanimous decision. They didn't think that Tyson Fury had the power. He showed you guys in the 6th round, Tyson Fury got the stoppage, you guys. It finally went down in the 6th round. He did get the stoppage that a lot of people didn't think he could get. And yeah, man, I really think he did a good job, man. I think Tyson Fury showed that, he can get the job done under pressure. And he can win. He can win. And that was the main thing, man. Tyson Fury came in there, him and his coach. they, like I said, they drew up a game plan and it went to plan. It went as planned. You can't ask for a better fight than a 6 round knockout. If you're the coach of Tyson Fury, if you're the camp of Tyson Fury, the guy's amazing, man. The guy Tyson Fury is a fucking amazing man. He's a awesome, tremendous fighter, man. We're looking at one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, you guys. Tyson, the Gypsy King, Fury. Okay, he's he's gonna go down as one of the greatest heavyweights in the history of our sport we call boxing. The Gypsy King, you guys. You gotta put some respect on this dude's name now. He went in there, he showed Dillian Whyte that you are not on my level and you were never on my level. And nobody was ever ducking you, son. Like Keith Thurman used to say, you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. That's what Keith Thurman has said to numerous fighters coming up in the ranks before he was world champion. That's pretty much essentially what Dillian Whyte was saying to Tyson Fury. Sign the contract. He doesn't think Tyson Fury will fight him. Blase. A lot of people put a lot of false hope in Dillian Whyte, you guys. Y'all put a lot of hope in Dillian Whyte, and I feel like, for what? What did he do? What did he show you guys? What did he show you guys? That he was that top tier talent, man. I'm just being honest. I picked knockout in the 10th round. Initially, Corey Lee's original pick was Tyson Fury in the 8th round. Okay, in the 8th round. Not only did I not get it right, but I was so close. You know what I mean? Like, I was only 2 rounds off. 2 rounds off. That's it. That's all I was. I was just 2 rounds off. I mean, come on, man. That's pretty good if you ask me. I mean, I think that's pretty good, man. I was only 2 rounds off this pick for picking Tyson Fury to knock Dillian Whyte out. A lot of you people at home, and I'm just keeping it real with you guys right now. A lot of you people at home picked Tyson Fury by unanimous decision, or you picked him for Dillian Whyte to win. Very few YouTube channels and very few predictions, whatever you want to call it out there, picked Tyson Fury by knockout. And I did. You know what I mean? Not only was I only 2 rounds off my original pick, I mean, I told you guys. That's what I come here and I try to tell you guys exactly how I feel about the fight. And I mean, it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? But that's why I study the sport. That's why I watch styles. I watch breakdowns. I knew Dillian Whyte was susceptible to that big punch. You know what I'm saying? Smash that. Hold on, you guys. We got a couple people in here now. We're getting it in. Let's get these likes up. That's all I ask, man. It's free. This is free, man. We just getting it in right now. We talking this awesome fight, man. It just went down. And yeah, man, definitely smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, man, wow. Dillian Whyte, man. And like I told you guys, Dillian Whyte was not even on the level of a Tyson Fury. Shout out to Rage in the chat. Let me go down the chat. Let me shout out everybody in the chat. I'm going to get to you guys real quick, man. You guys are definitely getting it in the chat right now, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Crypto Colors, salute, my brother. What's going on, man? Justin Trouble in the chat, salute. Crypto Colors, what's happening? Rage, what's going on, my brother? How's everything going? Cannons, what's happening, man? How's everything going, my brother? All right, yeah, man. And but yeah, so Tyson Fury just knocked out Dillian Whyte in the 6th round, you guys, with a nasty uppercut. It was an uppercut from hell. It was one of those uppercuts, you guys, that a guy gets uppercutted and he goes straight up. You know what I mean? But then he comes straight down. That's why it's an uppercut from hell. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's just crazy that it can go down like that, but it can't go down like that in the square circle. Dillian Whyte was almost, he looked like he was lifeless, like he didn't, he wasn't even there. The uppercut really got to him. It was a brutal uppercut. And one that I told you guys, Tyson Fury, if you guys go back and watch my breakdown that was on here, I did a breakdown on here, and I did a breakdown on Ringside Reporter. Shout out to Beebs and everybody out there. And I said, watch the short uppercuts from Tyson Fury. That if you guys watch me on Ringside Reporter, I said, listen, watch the short uppercuts from Tyson Fury. Okay? I said that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I keep it call a spade a spade. Rage in the chat says you can't question Fury now. Wow, man. So you guys are saying that you can't question Fury. We know Fury's a really good fighter. We know Fury's a really good fighter. I'm not taking anything from Fury. I think he's a hell of a fighter. And I think he could, I think he's on the verge of greatness, if not greatness. But let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Right now, where do you guys rate Tyson Fury among heavyweights of all time, you guys? All time. Because he's talking about retiring. He said he may retire after this fight, you guys. You know? Shout out to 80 Doan in the chat. He says, dope. Yeah, man. 6-round knockout. Tyson Fury knocked out Dillian Whyte, you guys. It went down today. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. He said, just make sure he really went down. Yeah, you know. And it showed you guys. It showed you guys exactly what Tyson Fury is built and what he's made of. And I think it showed you guys that Tyson Fury can come back, from adversity, and being, around all of that, negativity and all of that, bullshit. Tyson Fury has made a comeback that is one from legendary status. This comeback that Tyson Fury has finally came back and took over the heavyweight division. Right now, you gotta rate Tyson Fury number 1 or number 2 in the heavyweight division. Smash that like button, you guys. Please smash that like button. Wow, Trap Media in the building, man. What's going on? We got Trap Media in the building, man. Another brother, another one of the rich moderators that's in the chat, man. He's definitely getting it in as well. Wow, man. How do you feel about the fight, Trap? And shout out to Rage as well. Beavis, what's going on, man? How do you guys feel about the fight, man? It just went down. Tyson Fury possibly ends Dillian Whyte's career by a 6-round knockout, you guys. It really went down. And Dillian Whyte he did not look good in this fight, man. He did not look good. I'm just call it straight down the middle. He did not look good. And for whatever it's worth, you guys, Dillian Whyte might need to think about retirement. Okay? This is twice he's been stopped within 3 fights. Okay? Viciously. Okay? Viciously. Okay? It's a difference by losing a close 12-round unanimous decision loss. But Dillian Whyte lost this fight hands down, face down. You know what I'm saying? Face down. Like I said, it was an uppercut from hell. It was one of those things that you just mainly don't see that much in boxing. You don't see huge, 6'9" heavyweights, okay, knocking out guys that are 6 feet, what Dillian Whyte, 6'4", 6'3", with short, crisp, precise, powerful uppercuts from the inside. And I think that showed a lot, that Tyson Fury is at the top level. And I think that Tyson Fury can stay at that top level if he wants to, if this is something that Tyson Fury desires. Okay, he's talking about this might be his last fight, you guys. You guys got to give it up to a legendary career that's back to back huge wins for Tyson Fury, you guys. These are two of the best wins of Tyson Fury's professional career. Okay? Smash that like button. We got DJ Black Charm in the building. Shout out to DJ Black Charm. Wow, man. Crypto Colors in the building. He said that boy Fury could cold blooded. Yeah, man. Yeah, he really is, man. Beavis in the chat says, Beavis in the chat says Fury will beat Usyk or AJ. He's 3 times faster than them cats. Yeah, man. You guys got to understand. Tyson Fury is very, very quick and very, very elusive for a 6'9", 200, north of 270-pound heavyweight giant. You've got to bring your A game plus some to beat a Tyson Fury, okay? And I think when Tyson Fury is contemplating, retirement like he is right now, I don't think it's a good thing, because if you're doubting whether you're going to be in the sport or not, that plays a big factor, okay? That plays a big factor into the sport, man. That plays a big factor. You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out of this type of situation, And when you're in boxing, you're in it. That's it. That's what it's about. That's what it's gonna be. And it's not too much, back and forth, man. You got to be really into boxing. You can get seriously hurt if you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out, you guys. So let me go to the chat. Let me see what everybody's talking about in the chat. We got the chat going crazy right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, DJ Black Charm said that boy Tyson Fury is cold-blooded. That knockout was vicious, huh? You like that knockout, didn't you, DJ Black Charm? Rage says Fury can read shots before they are thrown. You can't teach that. Rage said that in the chat. Mind you, this guy was named after a legendary fighter in Mike Tyson, you guys. Mike Tyson was a legendary fighter and a legendary boxer. And Tyson Fury is actually named after a legend like that. It's big time, man. Should I throw the glasses on for you guys today? How the glasses looking? How we looking? How we looking? We looking all right with the glasses? You think I should keep the glasses on? I just had them on. Well, I was outside. How they looking? How we looking? The glasses? Keep the glasses on, y'all. Leave them off. What y'all think? Keep them on? Leave them off. What y'all say? What y'all think? Let me know in the chat, y'all. Smash that like button. Should I do my breakdown with the glasses on or should I take them off? Keep the frames on, Hollywood. Shout out to Trap Media, yo. Wow, man. Shout out to Trap Media, man. So yeah, man, I guess I'll keep the frames on for a little while. Requested by the fans, by the huge boxing fans, by YouTube creators themselves out there in the streets, man. Corley Boxing, baby. Let's get it. Crypto Color says, Corey, you look like a villain from the movie Matrix with glasses on. Yeah, man. You already know, man. But yeah, man. So what did you guys think about the fight, man? Did you guys think that this fight went down? Did you guys think that it went down the way you thought it was gonna go down? Or like how did you feel about the fight? Like how did you feel like, the fight went down? Do you feel like that it went the way you expected it to go? Or did some of you guys, pick Dillian Whyte to win? Some of you guys might have picked Dillian Whyte to win. the more I think about it, the more I'm like, man, Dillian Whyte was a good fighter, but now where does he go? Now where does he go? You know, Ray says exactly how I thought it would go down. A lot of you guys are gonna say that you guys seen this coming. A lot of you guys are gonna say that Corey. I've been picked Fury to win by knockout. I was the one that picked 6 round knockout. I was the one that picked 6 round knockout. But wait though, you guys, because I did a show. I don't know where you guys was. I did it right before the fight, and I didn't see any of you guys picking Tyson Fury by 6 round knockout, man. It was one of those type of knockout, drag out fights, man. And wow, man, just to even think about how this fight went down, man. A lot of people know, at home that watch this fight and that actually watch fighters, train and actually, know what they're looking at. Know that Dillian Whyte, man, he didn't bring his best effort. He didn't bring, the Dillian Whyte that we thought we were gonna see. Ralph Unreal says, I called it, bro. He says, I called it, bro. And then Trap Media in the chat says, Southpaw White was shocking. The Southpaw White was shocking. White getting iced out. Ray says White getting iced out. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to all the ice season, the ice babies out there in the world, man. You already know how we do it. It's ice season. And that's what happened to Dillian Whyte. I told you guys he was gonna get iced. And that's exactly what happened. The more I think about it, the more that I break down this fight, the more that I've seen this fight going the same way I just said it. I initially picked, if you guys are just tuning in, smash that like button and subscribe. But I picked Dillian Whyte. Okay, I picked Dillian Whyte to get knocked out in the 8th round initially. That's what I picked. Okay, I'm calling a spade a spade. That's what I picked. Did he get knocked out in the 8th round? No. He got knocked out in the 6th round. Yeah, let me see. Ray says, oh my God, Corey, you got to do the ice baby track with all the KOs this year. Yeah. Hell yeah. I might have to do that, huh? You think y'all like that? I'm gonna edit it right, and I'm gonna do like a ice baby type of remix type of for the knockouts that went down this year, man. 2022 has been, man, brutal knockouts, man. Already in 2022, man. Already, man. So where does Tyson Fury go from here, y'all? You know, my personal opinion, man, I think that Tyson Fury should definitely not think about retirement. I don't think he should retire. I think Tyson Fury is a really good fighter. I think that he should definitely stay in the heavyweight division and definitely keep fighting. That's the fan talking, though. That's the fan talking, He's already contemplating retirement, you know when you're a fighter and you're contemplating retirement, that's not a good thing. You know, right now, he shouldn't be contemplating, retirement. But I don't know what he's been through. That like I said, that Deontay Wilder fight took a lot out of him, man. And I really believe that, man. I really believe that Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder took a lot out of him, man. Excuse me. Crypto Color says, at Corey Lee Boxing, Tyson Fury should sing and do shows on stage. Laugh out loud. I don't know if you guys seen it, man, but post fight, Tyson Fury sung. He was singing in Paris again, you guys. He did his whole singing routine, and it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. I ain't even gonna lie. It was pretty dope, man. He's always singing to his wife, when she's pregnant now, has a kid on the way. Salute to the Furies, man. And for Paris for sticking with him, man, through all of the alcohol abuse, through all of the drugs or whatever he was doing, and through everything. They always say behind a strong man is a strong woman. Paris stuck it out. I'm gonna just keep it real. Obviously the Irish descent. I don't know how their culture. I'm not sure how the gypsies move when it comes to marriage and that type of stuff happening. But Paris stuck it out. And I just think that you know, she was always there for him, and I think that that meant a lot. And I think that that's why that's a part of the reason why he's here where he's at now. She held the family down when he was not right mentally, and like I said, man, Tyson Fury deserves all of these accolades, man. Tyson Fury did what a lot of people didn't think he could do, you know? A lot of people didn't think Tyson Fury could beat Deontay Wilder by knockout, okay? Not one, not two, but 3 times. Some say 2 times, some say 3 times, you know? But Tyson Fury is a living legend right now in the sport, man. And we gotta call it down the middle, man. The guy's a legend. The guy's with the WBC, you know? Him and Dillian Whyte fought for the WBC lineal championship belt, you know? And that's big, okay? A lot of people hold the WBC to a high standard. And they say that the WBC is the best, weight class that there is, you know? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I think that, Dillian Whyte I think he did do the best he could do, you know? He did the best he could do. You know, he's not. You guys got to understand, man. Dillian Whyte is not the best boxer. He's not the best athlete. He's not the best fighter. He's not the best brawler. But what Dillian Whyte does is he does he does basic things very good. He has a pretty good jab that I looked over, over his fights leading up into this fight. He has a really good jab, you know. He's got a good 1-2. He's got a good hook, you know. But to be great and to beat a great fighter like Tyson Fury, you got to bring more to the table than just a good hook, just a good jab, just a good right uppercut. You know, you got to bring more to the table than just those accolades and those contributions that I told you guys. You know, Dillian Whyte is top tier talent, but is he elite talent? We seen tonight he is not. And that's why he got iced tonight. Okay? Corey Lee Boxing picked, okay, Tyson Fury by knockout. Originally, 8th round, but I changed it to the 10th round. So originally, I was only 2 rounds off. You know? You know? You gotta understand, man. You know? That's just the way it is, man. Both fighters did good, but there can only be one winner. There can only be one winner, man. You know? Enos in the chat says Fury belongs in Lennox Holyfield, Bowie, Mike Tyson era. He levels. Beavis in the chat says Beebs, he can't. He says he can't dance. I saw on video, but damn, he can dance in the ring. You guys think Tyson Fury can dance in the ring, y'all? Y'all think he's a pretty good dancer in the ring? Wow, man. So y'all think he's a pretty good dancer in the ring, huh? Okay, okay. Tyson Fury, the almost damn near 300-pound dancing and singing and world champion Tyson Fury can do it all. He can do it all, man. You know. Shout out to Crypto Colors. He says White did his job. He went and got knockout. He says and bring home that check for the family. LOL. Yeah, a big check too. From what I heard, Frank Warren paid for this. That's why the undercard was so shitty. You know, you guys got to understand, man. For a fighter out here to make it, you got to make money, man. You got to pay your trainer. You got to pay your cut man. You got to pay your promoter. You got at least 5 people that you have to pay before you see $1, dude. Pay up, sucker. And it's just one of those things, man. Boxing is a fucking very dark sport. And for a guy like Tyson Fury to make it to this top level and to earn the paydays that he's earned, I really think that, he's got to do well with the money that he's earned. He just earned a 7-8 figure, a 7-figure, 7-figure, I would say, fight. I would say he made upwards of about, 20 million for this fight. I would think. It was a huge fight out there in the UK. But you guys know, man. Shout out to Romanian Mike in the building. My brother, man. How you doing, Romanian Mike, man? How's everything been going? What do you think about the fight, man? Do you think that this fight went down the way you thought it was going to go down? Or were you a fighter off or were you a round off? That's the big question that I have for a lot of you guys in the chat right now. Were you a round off or were you a fighter off? Yeah, man. Were you a round off or a fighter off? Meaning, did you pick the right fighter to win? Did you pick some of you guys? I'm gonna be honest. Some of you guys picked Dillian Whyte to win. I know you'll never tell me. I know you'll never come forward. Everybody and their grandmother picked Tyson Fury by knockout tonight, right? You guys. If you guys don't mind, for the people that are still in here, let me know you guys' picks right now. What round did you pick? The fighter that you picked, did you pick Dillian Whyte or did you pick Tyson Fury? And if you picked Tyson Fury, okay, what round did you pick him to win in? Shout out to Romanian Mike dropping drools in the chat. He says, Rage says, I picked Fury 100. Rage says, yes, big fight over here in the UK. Oh, shout out to Rage. He's in the UK right now. Shout out to the United Kingdom. Romanian Mike says, I knew Fury is going to come in with super high confidence from beating Wilder, and I knew he will KO White. Didn't guess the round, but yeah. Rage says round number 7. Beavis says, I picked Fury round 11 KO. Okay. So some of you guys did pick the right round. Some of you guys did pick the right round overall. Ice, baby. Let's see what you guys talking about in the chat, man. It's just the fight just went over. If you guys are just joining Coily Boxing, the fight just went off. Tyson Fury won by 6-round knockout. It was a knockout heard around the world. Wow, man, it was an awesome fight. Awesome fight. Both guys, gave it their all. I feel like Dillian Whyte could have trained a little bit better, and I think he should have lost weight instead of fucking gaining weight. This is not a fucking bodybuilding contest. What are you doing gaining 5 pounds more than you did in your last fight? Like, if anything, you should have lost weight. You're getting older, All wrong for Dillian Whyte, man, in my personal opinion. He brought the wrong game plan. He brought the wrong attitude. He brought the wrong conditioning, man. Just all the way wrong for Dillian Whyte. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in here, man. We're talking Dillian Whyte versus Tyson Fury. It just went off, you guys. Tyson Fury just won and retained the WBC heavyweight championship of the world. He retains the belt, you guys, by a 6-round stoppage. Awesome, awesome fight. Special shout out to Frank Warren and everybody over there at BT Sports for putting this fight on. It was a pretty good fight. The undercard was shitty. Shout out to Frank Warren for the undercard as well. I gotta tell you, when you do good, Frank Warren. But then again, guess what? Corey Lee has to tell you when you do bad, man. Come on now, man. I gotta hold you promoters accountable. You knew when you put that undercard together, you knew that the fight fans weren't interested in that undercard. They were interested in this one big fight. But you could have, for the hardcore fans like me, and a lot of fans in the chat, made that undercard a little bit more pleasing, a little bit more, something that I would like to look at if I'm going to spend fucking $80 of my hard-earned money. This fight, I believe, was upwards of $79.99 in some countries. So, wow. Big fight. The fight is over, you guys. What's next for Tyson Fury, you ask me? Let me go to the chat real quick, you guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well, man. Wow, man. What an awesome fight, man. What an awesome fight. The more and more I talk about this fight, the more and more I think it was a pretty good fight. But, Dillian Whyte should have just trained more. I think he went the wrong direction about this fight, man. I feel like he trained and went about it. I think he went about it the wrong way, man. I really truly do. I think he could have did better, man. I think he could have did better. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. He should have trained for this fight going a longer distance. I think he tried to train where he thought he was just gonna blast Tyson Fury out of there in fucking 6 rounds or less. You're not gonna smash a guy like that in a Tyson Fury in 6 rounds or less. You know, if he had lingering effects from the Deontay Wilder fight, yes. But Tyson Fury passed all tests, you guys. Tyson Fury passed all tests, you know? And I just think that, now looking in, outside looking in, Tyson Fury is the goods, man. Tyson Fury is a hell of a fighter, man. You got to give him his credit and his roses while he's still here. You know, we're looking at a legendary fighter that might not ever be done again. 6'9", 280-pound heavyweight, okay? Yes, he's weighed in upwards of 280, 274, 275 before in fights. So this is an almost 300-pound heavyweight, okay? That's 6'9", that has that wingspan, that has that reach, has that, has that allure about him, Gypsy King. And he got it done tonight. What do you guys think's next for Tyson Fury? Should he keep fighting? Should he retire? What do you guys think's next for Tyson Fury? What's next for this guy? What's next for this guy? Romanian Mike says it was a surprise for sure. I didn't think it was a surprise in my eyes. Rage says you can only go off his last fight, and that was the fight with Wilder. So, yup, KO for Fury for me. Romanian Mike says, which round was the KO? I heard second round, 6th round. Ray says uppercut. Crypto Color says, Corey Lee, do you remember that 7-foot Russian boxer? They should bring him back to fight Fury. Yeah, man. They got a lot of fighters that are coming through the ranks. You got Tony Yoka, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, Jared Anderson, just to name a few. Jared Anderson is the one that sticks out the most for me. I like him in the heavyweight division. I think he can get it done in the heavyweight division. I think he's one of the better fighters in the heavyweight division, no matter where he's from. Um, but yeah, man, I just wanted to talk a little bit of boxing, man. I think I'm gonna get off here now, you guys. Wow, man, it's been an awesome fight, man. Awesome fight, awesome fight. I gotta work tonight though, man. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm blessed. Crypto Color says, Corey, you don't remember that? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Smash that like button and subscribe though, you guys. If you guys haven't, man, and if you guys rewatch this, man, smash another like, man. You know what I mean? Or drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know you guys' predictions when I finish this video. Put your predictions in the comment section so I know who picked what and what you guys, so I can hold you guys accountable, man. So yeah, man, thank you guys so much. You guys can donate at Corley Boxing on Cash App, okay? Cash App at Corley Boxing, the $ Corley Boxing at Cash App. And you guys can follow me on Instagram. I'm posting on there daily. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash that like button and subscribe. Until next time, you guys. Peace.